right now on Fast and Loud. Hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and master mechanic Aaron Kaufman battle a beauty to bring home a beast of a 69 Malibu.
Watch it.
But when their big build gets off to a rocky start...
Oh, that's not good.
And a sweet 68 Coronet
Freaking rad.
gets on Aaron's bad side. This story takes a crazy turn.
Now, why don't we just make this our next big build?
Meanwhile,
Check it out.
the plot thickens as Richard expands his gas monkey kingdom
Is this mosh pit?
and picks up a tricked-out Camaro that's the stuff of legend.
Come on now. This was every schoolboy's dream.
With all these twists and turns, will this quest for glory lead the monkeys to a fairy tale finish?
Welcome to my high school dream. Ready for some Motley Crue?
Or will Richard and his motley band end up looking like fools?
Are we rocking now?
We just wrapped up on our big Challenger build, and now I'm looking for something to throw at my guys. And I'm looking for something a little bit more leaner, something that won't keep us challenged for, weeks. And they got a lot of road construction going on. They built a new freeway here. Of course, they've been doing that for what, since about the time you were born?
Yeah, the last 30 years.
So I was browsing the old interwebs like usual, and I came across a tasty little morsel just about 2 hours south of Dallas. A little town called Temple. This one popped up on the old interwebs, and it's 69 Malibu.
That's all right. That's real all right.
It's supposed to be one or two owner car, a couple spots of rust. I gotta admit, it looked pretty beat up in the picture, but I think it's still got a little bit of potential. For that body style, it was interesting enough that I grabbed the old bearded wonder here and headed south. Back in '69, the Chevelle Malibu was about as sexy as it got for a mid-size mainstream coupe. Perfect for anyone looking for a muscle car at a reasonable price. Heck, even when I graduated high school in 1987, the Chevelle Malibu was still one of the coolest things around.
The 69 Malibu, if that's what it is, I think that's a pretty clean car.
The only problem is this guy's a car flipper, so,
So he's going all of it and then 10%.
Yep.
That's why you get paid the big bucks, hombre.
I sure would like to build one of these one day.
God, as long as you don't buy a red one.
Hello? Hello? This guy likes his Ford GTs, huh?
It's got a couple of them.
Wow. It's pretty crazy.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hey there.
Hi.
Door was open, so we just came on in.
No problem.
I'm Richard Rawlings.
Hi, I'm Brandy Capriva. Nice to meet you.
Okay, Brandy?
Yes.
Well, I was supposed to see a guy named Chris, right?
Yeah, he's my father, unable to be here right now.
Oh, okay. This is pretty much the one I saw on the net, right?
Well, I'm pretty sure it was this one.
Oh, yeah, it was this one. Yeah, that's the one I remember the pictures of. Who stores like $1 million worth of Ford GTs with beat-up old Chevelles?
A car guy.
Has he got a pool tab over here?
I don't know. What a sexy beast this thing is.
Looks
Not
good.
factory, huh? Well, I don't know if I'd go quite that
Looks
far.
like you can do something with it.
Well, in comparison to some things, yes, it does.
Not, sometimes pictures look better than the car does in person, and this one goes way beyond that. This car is butt ugly. It's rusty. It's dirty. The guy said it was drivable when he parked it, but it doesn't have any belts, so how am I going to test that?
Among its high-level options, it has some type of futuristic latex gel multi-level composite mixture on the roof.
Probably similar to Alien's blood.
No. You know what, though? It's ugly and got a lot of holes in it, but I really like it. I don't even know what color it is. It's the color of dirt. I never had that crayon in my box.
It's because you would eat it just like you did dirt. So it's a bit of a mess, but it's still the '69 body style, and it's supposedly got a decent engine, which can save me mega bucks in the build if I can get it for a decent price. So how much is this?
He's asking $7,000.
I can't pay that. I could probably
No?
pay about 4.
4?
Well, I mean, it's a little bit more rusty than I thought, but I mean, he's a car guy. He described it pretty accurately, but in your mind, you're always hoping that it's not that bad.
This one is that bad.
I didn't know anything about the top, so.
Okay, so 6,000?
Eh.
Still too high?
Yeah, it really is. So we started haggling. The guy that I was supposed to buy the car from is not even here. He sends his daughter. I mean, I don't know if that was some negotiating tactic, knowing that I like blondes. I always get upset when they send the pretty lady to do the negotiating because I'm kind of softy. So what do you think? I'm at 5.
Well,
I drove all this way.
I know you did. I know he's asking 7. but I know he wants to get rid of it. So what if we meet in the middle and do 5,500?
What do you think, Aaron?
I think 5's a big number on it.
You can't hear us negotiating with ourselves, can you?
No, there's a TV wall.
Okay.
So
I'm gambling the fact that we already drove here and we got to drive back with an empty trailer, and what the hell? What's 500 bucks? All right, 5,500 bucks.
Deal.
Cash due?
Cash will be perfect.
There you go. Go ahead and count that up,
Okay.
and we'll get this thing loaded and out of here.
Okay.
Well, I guess we got our next big bill. This Malibu's gonna need some work, but hey, this is exactly what I was looking for. Not really. So what do you think we should do with it?
I don't know. What do you want to do with it?
That's why I have you here.
oh,
So check this out. Yeah, check that out. You know it's sweet? 1969 Malibu.
The emblem doesn't even want to be on this car.
No, it doesn't. Got it off a guy for 5,500 bucks.
oh.
Just get it cleaned up, check the brakes, see if it'll even roll over and fire on some fresh gas just hooked up, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do. Y'all have fun.
Let her rip. Hey, take it slow, right? Because as soon as you turn, it slides off of.
Got no turning.
Watch it.
What is going on with the wheels?
Man, now that's what I'm talking about.
Check this bad boy
That's
out.
more my speed right there.
68 Coronet.
Sweet.
I'm always on the lookout for cars from my high school glory days. And they never go out of style, especially with guys my age. So when Tony found this Coronet, 68 Coronet, horrendously underpriced, I said, Tony, go get this car quick and try to get it bought. And that's exactly what happened.
That looks good.
It's silver black wheels, black interior. It's got a 4-speed hog leg on the ground. Shaved door handles with keyless entry. Freaking rad, dude.
Pretty cool. It actually looks like it did in the pictures. That's a relief.
Yeah, unlike the freaking Malibu. Sure, there were a few things I'd have done differently if this was a gas monkey car, but hey. We got this thing for 6,500 bucks?
65, yeah. I don't love the wheels,
Dude,
but
who cares? It starts and runs and drives and looks like this. We just sell it. I think it makes 5-6 grand just like that.
Hey, can I go drive it?
No, I'm gonna drive it. Get out of the way, dude. I never hesitate pulling the trigger on a muscle car like this because the keys, well, they come with a guarantee. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Get behind the wheel, it's like you're 17 again. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this car. No, all you gotta do is clean it up, stick it on the net is what I think.
all right, cool. I'll get it cleaned up. We'll put it on the net.
That's what I want, dude. So I told Tony, just don't touch it. Leave it alone. Wash it, put it on the interweb for sale, make your money, run. We stole it for 6,500 bucks.
So the boss man wants us to get the engine running on the 69 Malibu. It's got no belts, no hoses, but we should be able to get it started with a little help from my friend here.
Hit it.
Put some up in that nasty thing. Oh, that is not good.
What?
Look at that crank pulley.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. I think it's time Richard and Aaron have a powwow on this one.
We need to talk about this Malibu. On the motor, they got it to actually fire and run, but that's about as much as we're gonna get out
We
of
fired it up and the crank pulley almost fell off of it.
It's junk, it's got a bad crank in it. This motor's toast.
So this sucks. I thought we were getting into something that would be fun and easy and be a little light on the wallet. And if I have to replace the motor, I mean, a new crate engine, that's gonna set me back like 8 to 10 grand. And that's gonna suck up every bit of profit I'm hoping to make. Don't we have a couple motors laying around here from some of these cars?
We do. We have a 307, we have a 350 outside.
My concern is if we do the motor and get it running and we go try driving, the transmission don't work.
I mean, who knows how deep this problem really goes?
Are you kidding me? You know, buying a classic car is always a crapshoot, especially when it comes to the motor, and I've only got so much margin to play with when it comes to this car. Right now, my gut's telling me that it's time to be done with this one. I mean, stick a fork in it. It's done.
This is a parts car.
I think you're right. All right, button it up and let's clean it up and we'll sell it.
We'll wash it and steel wool the bumpers, and you can make another 500 on it.
These 7, 8 different colors of green gonna look good.
Now we don't have a big build for the shop this week. Just a big money suck on my bank account. Thanks for the great news. Why don't you guys just go home? I've had enough bad news today.
Night, Aaron.
Fricka fracka fudge sickles.
Coming up on Fast and Loud,
Gas Monkey Live.
Richard makes a big announcement.
I got Motley Crue.
But Aaron has one of his own.
Hey, you know your new Coronet? I wrecked it.
Oh, man. What's that?
No,
Come on, we're going somewhere. I got a surprise.
I don't like your surprises. You better not be trying on clothes.
It was only that one time, and it was a different country.
Whatever.
So yesterday, I had to dump my big project because, well, the numbers just weren't adding up. I need to find something else for my guys to do, but right now I can't worry about that. Check that out, Gas Monkey Live. We got a new project that I've been cooking up, and it's about to come out of the oven. Check it out, Gas Monkey Live.
It's much bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
Alex! If you've been watching our previous episodes like you should be, then you know that my manager, Alex, from Gas Monkey Bar and Grill, has convinced me to buy the concert venue right across the street.
Yeah, it turned out all right.
Today, I get to see what he's been up to over here. Oh, ladies first, please. Whoa! I may be a happy monkey on the outside, but on the inside, I'm kind of a jittery monkey because I've got all my money tied up in this new live music venue. So if it succeeds, well, that's great. The return could be huge. But if it fails, it could take the whole Gas Monkey empire down with it. So this is all just like dancing and moshing. Back in high school, I was the guy that was checking out my favorite bands, and that's why opening the bar and grill was such a freaking kill for me. I love it. But this place, it's like a whole new level.
This thing is gigantic.
Heck yeah, it is. Go big or go home. Wow.
Look, it's about the size of your head, Richard.
My head just got a little bigger after seeing this place done. Now all we gotta do is, what is it? You build it and they will come? They gotta start coming.
That's right.
I'm always swinging for the fences, and on this one, I took one big swing, and I want this place to frickin' rock. I know you're only as good as your first impression, and I want to go big right out of the gate, and what better way to do that than with my all-time favorite band? All right. You ready for something else?
Yeah?
You ready? You want me to bring the heat?
Yeah.
I got Motley Crue, man.
What?
What, like the cover band?
Nope. The real Motley Crue. They're gonna play right here.
Motley Crue.
Yes.
Tommy Lee, Vince Neil,
You
Nikki
name
Sixx,
it. Yes.
Mick Mars.
Yep. Right here.
What?
How'd you manage that?
Yeah.
I got it done. I got friends in high places. I'm the one with the vision. I see these things.
Oh, God, here we
Y'all
go.
execute. Here we are. We're ready, right? You said we're open. We're ready to rock. I've been rocking to the Crew since high school, so this is gonna be a big thrill for me, and hopefully it'll put this place on the map. It's always the latest big thing that you do that can take down the dominoes behind you. So, you know, we're gonna have to do this right and do it up, and I don't think of a better way than to have Motley Crue here. Is that another bar on the other side of the stage? Oh, I gotta check that out.
Oh, God. Richard.
What's the rush? It's not like I have a car to build. Everyone's always trying to spoil my fun. What's up, man?
Hey, you know your new Coronet?
Yeah, that thing's gonna make some money.
Well, I'll put a dent in it.
Come on.
Well, it's not a small dent either. So,
Are you messing with me? Because, man, that's quick money. Tony stole
Hey,
that car for $65.
I would not my favorite turd, okay? So, Richard managed to buy, for the first time, a pretty decent 68 Coronet. You know what? It was definitely gonna make some pretty easy money. That is, until I wrecked it. So I went to go to dinner. I didn't even know the car was there. I pulled forward and smashed it with a big Dodge.
So we wrecked 2 cars.
I just didn't know it was there. I ran the big truck into it.
Let's go take a look at it, figure it out. After what just happened with the Malibu, this is potentially another huge fail that I just don't need right now, especially considering how overextended I am in the Gas Monkey Live. I mean, how's that for bad timing? Dang, dude. Ta-da.
Yeah. So I didn't want anyone else to get fired, so I wrote my name on it.
You just staking your claim?
Yeah, I figure I'd own it.
Oh, man.
So we got the corner here. The Bondo's only a 1/2 inch thick here, so I think we can fix that up. And we got a booger here. It needs to get pushed out. Then we gotta realign the fender and the hood. But it is a cool car. It needs some help though.
So we go outside and assess the damage, but I can already see Aaron's eyes turn.
I don't like the wheels on it. The stance is kind of high, and it's got dorky brakes on it. So
he was thinking like, well, you know, if we're gonna fix it, we might as well do some wheels and do some brakes.
If we're gonna do some work, you know, why don't we just make this our next big build?
Yep. I can already hear the Velcro in my wallet being ripped open. That's right, kids, Velcro. Yeah, but I mean, I already had good margin and we stole the car. The guy needed to sell it.
Oh, we don't have that anymore, so we gotta think about what we're gonna do now. What do you think the car is now? A car's $15,000, $16,000 car now?
Yeah, I'm thinking 13, 15 grand, pretty easy.
You don't think it's mid-20s? We change the wheels on it, get the stance right, and get brakes on it? I mean, it could be a lot cooler, and we never do Mopar, so.
So what, drop 5 grand on it or so and see what happens? Damn it. Murphy's Law, man, I always say.
Come on, let's put it inside.
Gee, that was an easy decision for me to make. So in basically one day, I get a car in, I'm excited, I'm already counting, you know, my chickens before they hatch, and they didn't hatch. They got ran over, they got squished. You know what? I think we hit it on purpose because it just didn't look right.
Oh,
hey, look, even signed it.
Oops.
So this insurance?
I can't afford to claim this on insurance just because Aaron hit it in the parking lot. You know that dude our insurance here?
I don't know if it's Aaron's insurance or your insurance.
No. My truck at my shop with my cars. So, anyways, in typical Aaron fashion, now he wants to play with it.
But I think basically it's got drums on it. It sucks. The thing's kind of got some hokey stuff and doesn't really make sense. Obviously, we've got some repair to do, but I think we're pretty quick. So long before I inflicted my own damage on this Coronet, it had clearly suffered at the hand of somebody else. I mean, they had added some things, they had deleted some things, the direction was left, it was right, it was kind of all over the place. You know, they just ended up with a less than amazing result. And so this is what I'm gonna do to give it some Gas Monkey mojo. First, I'd lower the car with a slight rake, because as we all know, the lower the altitude, the higher the attitude. The second thing is I'd chunk those hokey wheels and go with a set of wheels that, you know, fit the car a little bit better. And next, you know, we gotta do something with the back of the car. Right now, the wheels are so close together, they practically disappear underneath the car. It definitely looks more like a hovercraft than it does a muscle car. On the inside, the bucket seats are, well, they're just seriously ugly, so we're gonna have to do something to improve on that.
What do you want to do as far as paint?
Same color I don't want to get because I know it's already been cut in on the jams, inside the hood. Everything's already painted this color, so I like to leave the same color. It's got some rough bodywork in the quarter back there, so if we're doing it, I'd like to go ahead and straighten up a couple of the other things.
Don't go overboard, but just finesse it a little bit.
Exactly.
Here's the challenge. I was gonna make X amount of margin, so do whatever, but make sure that I make X amount of margin still or more.
X is a pretty easy number to get to.
Well, you gotta get through the rest of the alphabet.
What's X?
It's a variable. It's anything we
That's
want it to
what
be.
I'm
$7,
saying.
$1,700, $17,000.
Wait a minute. So Aaron hits my perfectly good car and then talks me into building it instead of just flipping it, and he thinks he's gonna get a blank check for it. It's time to put an X on this idea. I figured it was a 15G ride, and we got it for $6,500, so whatever we put into it, we still gotta make, you know, 8 or 9 grand. Since I never intended to build this Coronet, I'm only gonna give you 5 days and 5 grand.
Definitely not exorbitant.
Just get it done.
5 days, $5,000, that's not much to work with, but like they always say, you broke it, you bought it. Well, I guess it's time to get our hands on it.
I kind of feel stupid doing this.
Yeah, I do too. All right, guys, let's get the show on the road. We really got to bust this thing out.
Somebody let me in this thing.
Who's got the keys?
He didn't leave the keys in it, did he?
They're hanging.
Oh, the keys are in there.
Good thing I left this vent window open.
Not a very auspicious beginning, guys.
Shut up, Casey.
Coming up,
Exhibit A.
the professor is back in class.
This is sometimes and often perceived as cool.
And Richard
Check it out.
gets a dose of sweet revenge.
You got one of these? No, I think there's a reason, though.
All right, guys, Aaron wants all the trim off.
Blah, blah, blah. We get it, Jason.
Oh, hey. Hey, are y'all done yet?
So Richard's given me an admittedly tight budget of $5,000, an even tighter deadline of 5 days, to try and make this Coronet the kind of cool car the previous owners had been shooting for, but had sadly missed. You can see what I consider tragic missteps practically everywhere you look. For instance, many of the trim elements are satin black, but somewhere along the way, someone has added bumpers to the car that are shinier than Mike Coy's head. I want to get the axle down and get the axle pulled and the backing plates and the brakes off. Fortunately, you don't have to do much to a car to make it badass. However, you do have to do the right things.
All right, kiddies, now it's time for Aaron's Tech Talk, where he talks about things you don't understand. This week, we're going to learn how 2 subtle changes to your car can turn it from meek to mean.
Exhibit A. The rear wheels are a Coronet. The wheels are nice and narrow and tucked underneath the car cleanly. However, they don't even fill the wheel wells. This is, as you can see, not cool. But there's an easy way to fix that by pushing our wheels all the way out to the outside edge of the car. First, we clear out any unnecessary clutter in the area. Second, we fabricate some nifty mini tubs that won't crowd our tires. Third, we order our new wheels with a little less offset to move them out wider. Altogether, it gives it a much more stable, wide stance. This is sometimes and often perceived as cool. Previously, the tower was in here like this, and so there's a little more presence.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we move on to our next subject. Whenever a car has a door with a pillar in it and it has another window behind it, this is far superior to having 4 doors, right? But on hardtop cars, they're open all the way right here. And this is rad. This is a reason we buy old cars. But this great car we have has a problem. It has seats that look like this, which absolutely destroy the side profile of the car. And so what we've chosen to do is simply remove the top of the seat, much like I've done. Much better.
Damn, these things are kind of heavy. So these seats don't really fit this car. So what we're doing is actually cutting the very top of it off and kind of reshape the top of it so actually it looks somewhat decent when you're looking inside the car, so it's kind of the same height as the door itself. May cut into the side pieces here. No sweet holes anymore, which is gonna be great. It's gonna look dumb.
Ow. This must be what it's like to undress Batman.
Jeremy! Stop grinding!
The greatest thing about a simple modification like this is the fact that any one of my guys should be able to knock it out in an afternoon. Yeah, I think it'll fly.
Okay.
Let's make 2 of them.
It's kind of comfy.
Unless, of course, his name is Dustin. In that case, he might need another day.
It looks like the Bearded Wonder has the Coronet build going right along, so that means he doesn't need my face around here right now. That's perfect, because I got a trip planned to St. Louis anyways to do a little bit of horse trading, and I just can't afford to blow it off right now. So, it's kind of complicated. Pay attention. A while back, I was at auction. I bought a 36 Auburn replica car for 47 grand. And then a car buddy of mine in St. Louis said he has a buyer for it and asked if we could do a little trade deal. Well, I like to barter, so I shipped the car straight to St. Louis. Moto Exotic. Now, here I am to see if my buddy and I can do a little car swapping. What, are you just enjoying the breeze in your hair? What's up, my man? How you been, Scotty? Long time no see.
My name's Scott Brandt. I own Moto Exotica classic cars here in St. Louis, Missouri. Hit it.
Look at that. Viper V10, pretty decent work. A lot of these things are just kind of thrown together.
Bitch it.
So anyways, I figured with 100-something cars, you gotta have something here we can either
I
horse
got
trade.
something for you.
What are you wearing there? Is that your Richard starter kit?
It is.
Golly, people trying to steal my look. Let's go see what you got inside, man.
All right, well, I got something to choose from in here.
The little Volkswagen's kind of cool.
How about an LT1 Corvette? This is a baby doll.
So we walked through the showroom, and, you know, Scott's got quite a few cars.
3-window Hudson, but nothing's floating his boat.
A DeLorean.
He's not seeing anything he likes. I'm like, really?
I've never had one, and I don't think I want one.
Maybe they're just too nice for Richard.
I was hoping you had something kind of wacky different. Something cool that I would like.
He's looking for something different. That's when I knew I had him. I got something you don't have or ever had. Walk this way.
And then he showed me the sweet revenge.
Check it out. Show quality. Come on now.
There's a
Check
reason.
it out. Z28. This was every schoolboy's dream back in the 70s, man. Had Farrah Fawcett and they had a picture of this on their wall. It's got gold-plated. Come on, take a look.
That's a 1979 Camaro that's been fully customized, frame off. Everything that can be moved, taken off, or whatever is chrome, tricked out. It's got gold. I'm telling you, I know this because Scott told me. Got gold.
Check out the interior. Velvet. Velvet.
Golly, man. I kind of dig it, man, because I came from these times, you know, and more gold-plated.
I told you. This is hilarious.
It's kind of from the era when I was in high school. This would have been a Super magazine show car back then.
You got one of these?
No, I don't. I think
Did you have one of these?
No, I think there's a reason, though.
It is the
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you.
That's straight up porn interior, dude. Holy cow. So I kind of dig it. Does it run?
Yeah, it runs.
We'll start it up, man.
This car's got more chrome and gold than Richard's got on his fingers. It's right up his alley.
Hoo-ah! Now we just got to make a deal. So how much is the gold-plated?
I paid 10 grand for it, so it's even trade for the other piece of
I was born at night, man, but not last night. He's like, oh, we'll just trade straight up and whatever. I'm like, who the hell do you think you are, gas monkey? Dude, you know I'm not gonna trade you straight up.
All right, I know what you paid. You know what I paid.
Gotcha.
How about we just take the difference and I'll pay you for the Auburn.
I paid 47, you paid 10, so you're gonna give me 37 grand. You keep the Auburn.
And you can do whatever you want with it.
All right, that's a deal. Cool. I'm so gonna play some hairband metal music and drive around in this thing. It's gonna be rad. Be like this, yeah!
Coming up on Fast and Loud, while one crew hunkers down to finish the build,
2 days to do this? Thanks, Richard.
another crew gives Richard a night of nights.
Welcome to my high school dream.
What was the name of the workshop at Dodge where employees could build or fix things on their own time? Was it A, the garage, B, rest and repair, C, playpen, or D, the creation room? What was the name of the workshop at Dodge where employees could build or fix things on their own time? The answer is C. Employees had access to a machine shop called the Playpen where they could use company equipment to work on personal projects.
Okay, I guess it's time to start dealing with this little issue.
Sure.
Just FYI, I'm backstoring this corner has been hit multiple times.
He's just trying to make himself feel better about it.
You know, this might be the right time to remind everybody why we're working on this car in the first place. That's right. Richard's always complaining about Aaron costing him money. And this time, for sure it ain't no lie.
This is so small, I could probably fix it myself. Stay out. See? It looks great.
Don't lean against it. I think you better let the big boys handle this one.
Y'all have fun. I'm out of here.
The good news is fixing the dent that Aaron put above the rim. It's pretty standard stuff. Just go in from the backside, hammer it out. But the damage at the front, that's another matter. there's no way I can get a hammer inside. So I'm gonna use these guys to pull it out. Nailed it. All I gotta do is use my stud welder to attach a stud to the bare metal. And then my slide hammer comes into play. I just pull on the studs bit by bit, and the metal comes back to its original shape. I want to get it as close as possible because I don't want to have to use a lot of Bondo. To fix this dent should take me around 3 hours. If insurance is paying for it, I would tell them it's going to take 6 because that's how you do insurance. In fact, I'm getting hungry. I think I'm going to go take lunch, a really long lunch.
Did you say you're going to lunch? I don't think so. We've got a car to finish. Now that's the way to fill a wheel well. All right, let's get the front wheels on. Let's get it over to paint.
I can't see.
Cut. There you go. There you go. Straighten up. Two days to do this? Thanks, Richard. So, as usual, we don't have a lot of time to paint this car. But the good thing is, we're keeping the original color. So except for a few pieces, we don't have to butz this car all the way apart. I'm a silver shooting machine, baby. This job is really about cleaning up the look, making sure everything matches. It's more of a restyle than a refinish. At least it's not clear. I hate clear. You hear that, Richard? I hate clear.
Waka Laka?
Waka Laka.
How about I get the door for you guys?
Oh, no, allow me.
Yeah, we'll do the ace before beauty.
Oh, my God, it's locked.
Whoa! So about a year ago, we opened Gas Monkey Bar and Grill, and it is jamming. It's packed every weekend. And now, we got Gas Monkey Live.
Tonight's the night, dude.
I got the jitters.
This thing, I told you it was gonna work. We're gonna make it work, dude. Motley Crue, the way to do it. It's gonna be killer, man.
We got Motley Crue here. Now, I graduated high school in 1987, so if they'd have told me I was gonna have Motley Crue at my own bar, I'd have been like, yeah, right. What's up, Gas Monkey Live?
Woo! Welcome to my high school dream. Holy who's having fun? That's what I'm talking about. Sitting around with my best buddy Dennis, and you've seen him on the show probably 20 years ago. We're having a few too many beers. We're talking about... We're talking about what we're gonna do when we get old, if we have the means. And he said, you know what? I'm gonna have Motley Crue play at my house when I turn 50. Well, Dennis, you're turning 50, and Motley Crue's playing my house for you. Even better. Everybody tell Dennis happy birthday. Woo! You guys ready for some Motley Crue? Woo! Get the hell after it. Let's all have fun and take our clothes off. Woo! Let it rip.
So there you go. I got to spend the whole night with my best friends, my favorite band, at my own venue. I can't be more happy. Gas Monkey Live, we are on the map now.
Happy birthday, Dennis.
I got Motley Crue on stage, and check this out. Beer assistant hell, I've got a beer pocket. I am moving up in the world.
Coming up, the finished Coronet should be music to Gas Monkey's ears.
Yeah, that's not in tune at all.
But when Richard tries to unload it,
Badass.
he hits all the wrong notes.
How about 50?
No way.
What?
All right, I'll give it a shot.
This is why I can't do what I gotta do, is because you two just off all the time.
Well, we ain't nothing to do.
You got, suspension.
We're done.
Oh, well, carry on.
Grandpa. Oh, right on the junk.
See that?
Ow!
That ball doesn't even have air in it.
Who's that old guy?
It's my Uncle Richie.
Well, here we are, a 1968 Coronet 500. Anytime I get behind the wheel of a good muscle car, well, it takes me back to my high school days. And this car is definitely a good reason to strike up any band. Yeah, that's not in tune at all. You need to work on that. When the Coronet rolled in at first, I told Tony, let's sell it, get our profit, and run. And run we did. Run it over. Right, Aaron?
I would like to say that it was in my master plan to crush the corner on this car, but it really wasn't. I just made a mistake. However, I think it worked out well for the car. The car ran and drove pretty good, but while the car did have big 20s on it, they didn't really look right. So I thought, what's the best looking wheel for this car? Well, quite frankly, a Coronet wheel. So we called the guys over at US Mag, and they were able to knock out a set for us and pretty quick, too. And I wanted them further out. So I ordered a custom offset and pushed the back wheels even further to the outside. One, to get the stance I wanted. Next, make sure they didn't rub anything. The problem was, though, we had to mini-tub the outside of the wheel well, which is a bit uncharacteristic of a lot of cars. When it comes to getting the car looking right, sitting right, and turning correctly, we call Magnum Force. The rear is a set of leaf springs just like they were from the factory, except for they've been de-arched and lowered. So they still have the right spring rate, they just sit a little flatter. Now, since I'd already messed up one corner, it's just easier to scuff the whole thing and actually paint the whole car. It had interesting seats in it, not great, but not bad. So we cut the seats in half. Ultimately, we were able to get them over to Sue and able to recover them so they look just like they did when they were in the car before, just shorter.
So, our 68 Coronet, it's done. It looks good, sits right, and sounds right. Speaking of sound, set! Oh, let me see this. I know all about these things. I don't think this is regulation. Well, at least I didn't waste all my cool in high school.
Yo.
What's up, Jackson?
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good. I guess you came to look at that hot rod.
Yeah, I'm here to see that car and we talked about, man.
Did you bring some money?
I always got money.
Better be a bunch. The 68 Coronet is now done. So I started thinking, okay, who's gonna buy it? A buddy of mine, Michael Jackson, and yes, that's his real name. He's had a few hot rods, but he's never had a really good hot rod. So I'm thinking he's got to be the guy for this.
Whoa.
This is what I'm talking about,
So this
Jackson.
is it, huh? That looks pretty sweet, man. My name is Michael Jackson, AKA Jick. That's what they call me, because I'm a badass. The minute I walked up to the car, I was like, holy that car is badass. Those wheels are badass. And I really like the one-off wheels that they did, kind of retro back from the old 1968. The way the car sits is really badass. It just looks like one small little problem.
What's that?
Where are the door handles at? Did you monkeys forget to put those back on?
It's got automatic little popper things.
Badass.
Well, let's go for a ride.
All right, that's cool.
Put a little custom monkey gas pedals in here.
Oh, cool. Those are badass.
Everything I do is badass, son.
Woo! There you go. Get it! Yeehaw! All right, man. Sounds good.
Feels good up here, too.
Yeah.
Look, no hands. Look at that.
Yeah, that's great. Car rides kick ass. It doesn't road walk like a lot of those cars back from that era. Richard drives like a bat out of hell.
Check out the new brakes.
Whoa. And I got thrown back in the seat a few times. I like that. That's pretty cool.
I absolutely stole the Coronet for $6,500, and Aaron went a little over budget. So all in, I've got about 12.5 grand in the car. So are you ready to step up and have a real hot rod yet,
What's
or are you
the
just
damage?
talking?
What's the damage, man?
I don't want to rip my guy's head off, but 50.
No way.
So for kind of and giggles, I hit Jackson at 50 grand. And that's more than the car's probably worth, and I know it, but I know he's gonna probably try to pull a Richard on me and go at a halfway point. 50 grand, dude.
No.
Brand new paint, brand new suspension, brand new wheels.
No way.
Come
I was thinking more like in the 20s, maybe 25.
Whammo, that's what happens. What? I could have sold it for 25 before I wrecked it.
No, I don't know, man. No, I can't do that. Why don't you negotiate with me here a little bit?
Why don't you give me a better offer?
When your best friend tries to rip you for more than what you should pay, I don't know, kind of hurts your feelings a little bit. The brother-in-law deal, not what it's cracked up to be. How about 30?
Well, you're moving in the right direction, but you're not quite there yet. I mean, I'll come down to 40.
But I knew you can't get too hurt over a car deal, especially with Richard. And now he's all about making money, so I don't blame him for that. He's got a business to run. Tell you what, why don't we meet in the middle? How about 35? Help a brother out. 35. Come on. Going once. Going twice.
All right, deal.
All right, man. That's cool. I appreciate that.
We ended up staying at 35,000 bucks. That's great. The shop makes double what I thought I was gonna make in the first place. Let's go do some paperwork. Get you out of here in your sweet-ass new ride, 68 Coronet.
To be honest with you, I probably, after seeing it, probably would have paid a little bit more, but I think I got a good deal.
I did you a favor. I could have made more money than that. I just wanted to see you in something cool instead of that boring stuff you usually drive.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Everybody's happy. He's getting a good car. And when he's done with it, probably sell it back to me and I'll knock his head off. Probably offer him like 25 grand for it or something like that. I mean, that's what friends are for, right?
What a sexy beast this thing is.
Richard's week started out on a low note when the 69 Malibu of his teenage dreams
It's junk. It's got a bad crank in it.
turned out to be a complete bust.
What's up, my man?
And his trade of a 36 Auburn for a 70 Camaro did nothing to fatten his wallet.
Freaking rad, dude.
Richard's plan to flip a 68 Coronet he purchased for a song
Stole it for 6,500 bucks.
hit a snag.
Dang, dude.
So the monkeys pinned their fortunes on Aaron's plan to pump up the cool on the Coronet by widening the stance, adding custom retro wheels, chopping the seats down to size, and giving the paint job some KC magic.
That car is badass.
Aaron's plan paid off to the tune of a cool $35K.
That's what I'm talking about.
Leaving Richard with 16,900 reasons to rock out. Now on Fast and Loud.
This says Richard Rawlings all over it.
Hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and master mechanic Aaron Kaufman cook up a scheme to make profits rise.
Check it out.
By making a big stir at auction.
Boom, gone.
The meal ticket, a tasty 68 Impala. But the monkeys aren't eating it up. While the Impala simmers, Richard orders up a spicy dish of stingray.
Pretty neat.
It's a classic.
Only to discover something to stew about.
Is that a nest? It's like a rat's nest. It smells like a bucket of buttholes.
Meanwhile, revenge is sweet.
Come on, guys.
As Richard puts his 79 Camaro on the block.
30,000.
Will his master plan pay off?
No reserve. Is this ready to go?
Or will Richard's taste for the ultimate auction payoff turn sour?
Nobody will ever say I didn't gamble. I'm in.
Can't get to be 10-5. Can't get to be 10. Pulled out. Here it goes. The reserve's off.
Right now.
Hey, reserve's off. 11.5. Look at that baby doll shine.
That's just too much. I'm not paying that. I'm out. I love going to auctions. I mean, buy some cars, sell some cars, make some money, and hopefully not lose too much. I tell you, I love car auctions, especially Barrett Jackson. I mean, this thing is huge. It's basically the Super Bowl of auctions. This is where I could win it all.
So, $97,000.
Thousands of cars worth millions of dollars roll across the block. Doesn't get any better than this. Barrett Jackson is so huge, I can't believe they do it in Scottsdale, Arizona, and not in Texas. 'Cause, I mean, everything's bigger in Texas, well, except for Barrett Jackson. So why am I telling you about Barrett Jackson when I'm here today at this smaller auction down near Dallas? Well, It's all part of my master plan of a full-on assault at Barrett-Jackson this year. Here it is. You ready? Step 1, build a really cool car. Step 2, get a whole bunch of other cool cars to auction off also. And step 3, watch the money roll in. And it all starts right here with this little beauty. Sweet Revenge. Sweet Revenge is here. It's over here shining like a diamond in a goat's ass.
This is true.
So, you remember Sweet Revenge, right? I mean, a few weeks ago, I went up and saw my buddy Scott in St. Louis and traded him an Auburn replica with a Viper motor in it and walked away with 37 grand and a 79 Camaro. Sweet Revenge. But then I spent my every last dollar opening up the live music venue and getting Motley Crue to play, which was cool, but I'm broke. So I gotta get back to cars. I mean, I got the Sweet Revenge lined up to gather up some quick funds, and that way I can build the car for Barrett-Jackson. Tell you the truth, I don't even know how much money I have in this car. Yeah, well.
But I still can't believe you're not gonna keep it. This says Richard Rawlings all over it.
Fantastic, son, and no reserve, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Right here, look at here. Now I got 20 grand to go. 20,000. I got 20 right here. Who get 30? 20,000.
We got it up on the auction block, and the car gets up, 20 immediately, and then 21.
At 22, gonna be 22, gonna be 22.
Come on, guys. So my buddy Dennis is here, and he's just hanging out because why? Well, he loves auctions as much as I do.
$22,000.
It kind of stalls for a second, and then, a couple guys got into it.
Got her 22, 5.
All you really need is 2 guys that want it, and now you got an auction.
$25,000. That's win a bid. 26. Don't let him push you around. Got it. 26 now. 27,000, sir. 26.5. Got her. Now 28,000, sir. 27. Got her. Now 28,000, sir. At 28,000. 30,000. Got her. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Last and final chance. Gonna be 31,000. Sell. $30,000 for the buy. So $30,000.
I'm Jerry Higgins from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I love car auctions. I'm not for sure who I was bidding against. I was nickel and diming it in. I just dropped a big one on it, and I got it.
Jared, he's the guy that bought it. He seems like he's into it, and he bought it for the same reason I bought it. I thought it was cool. So my buddy Scott, I got this car from him for only 10 grand, and, well, he's the one that's really surprised about how it turned out.
Seriously, 30 G's for that POS?
Come on. That's right, so I made 20 grand on Sweet Revenge, and now that I got all that dinero in my pocket, it's time to find a car, the right car, to build for Barrett-Jackson. Sport Fury, I had one of these.
There's a lot of really, really cool stuff out here. I like this one.
Why?
Because I like trucks.
There's always a little gem you can find. There's always a needle in the haystack. I think I like this one. Original hubcap car, 68.
It's super rad, and it's green.
And it's green. One that stuck out to me was a 68 Impala, hardtop, coupe. It's claiming 32,000 original miles. My master plan is a little risky. I mean, I want to take a car to Barrett-Jackson that attracts the kind of bidder that generally gets overlooked at an elite auction. I think this Impala fits the bill perfectly. We can get into it cheap, maybe 75, 8,500 bucks. Aaron can do his magic, put a little cool on it. Then we make some money. I like it. Okay, this will work.
Okay.
Wheels, tires, air ride, big brakes, all the Aaron likes to do. And then we don't have to mess with the rest of it. So it's quick, it's easy. If we can get it cheap enough, put the money in it, boom, gone.
So what do you buy it for?
This car should bring about 7,500, maybe 8 grand.
All right, fair enough.
Let's go wait on this one to get up on the block.
All right.
So this Chevy Impala's been around since the late 1950s. In 1968, they were selling a ton of them. If you weren't driving one, you wanted to be driving one. I mean, this thing was sleek, and it had kooky taillights. I mean, they were really weird taillights. Driving an Impala was cruising in luxury.
This is a very special lot. It is lot number 895. All right, here we go. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, 7,500. Got it, 75. 8,000 now.
Car gets up there and it starts going well. I'm thinking 8 grand's my limit.
It's 75, 8, now 8,500. 9,000, gonna be $9,500 here, gonna be $9,500. Now 10, now 10.
It gets to 10, then I'm like, do I get out? And then I'm like, well, I don't know. 10-5.
10-5, never thought of that. 11,000 now.
Just get it over with.
10-5, gonna be 5, gonna be 11,500, gonna be 12. $12,000 last chance, $12,000 here. It's gonna sell, reserves up. The reserves up. I'm gonna be 12,5.
Am I on?
12,000, gonna be 12,5.
Get on it.
Thank you, 12,5. 13,000 now. Hit 12,5, gonna be 13.
Damn it, why are these people bidding on this freaking two-door? Nothing or another.
Here, 13,000. Sell, sell, sell. 12,500.
I should have been able to get that car for $8,500.
$12,500.
Richard bought an Impala. I wish he had bought a truck, though, because the guys love trucks.
You don't think I know what I'm doing?
I didn't say you didn't know what you're doing. I just think they're more excited about trucks.
Yeah, well, I got this. Christy and I are back with the '68 Impala. Before I let the guys loose on it to give it the old gas monkey treatment, I'm gonna fill everybody in on my plan.
Imagine that green.
Don't stand there in utter amazement. Check it out.
It's amazing it came back with something that's not disturbing.
It seems to be a really nice car. I got to look at it for a couple of minutes before it went up on auction.
Did you give it about 10% more than it's worth?
Come on, man. Here's the deal. The plan is to take this car to Barrett-Jackson. There's a lot of big fish there that'll drop a lot of money on big cars. And they bring a lot of their friends that maybe don't have so much money. Well, this Impala is right in their price range. They can bid, they can have a little fun, and they can impress their friends. And that's what I'm counting on.
So you need no hassle, medium bling. And 68s are kind of interesting. Like, you know, they move the taillights are in the bumper is kind of weird, but I kind of like this Riviera business they got going on in the front. I mean, it's kind of it's a cool feature about the car.
It's all in the time frame. I mean, can y'all guys knock this out in 6, 8 days?
It just depends on if we can get the parts in. If we can get the stuff in, then yeah. And then wheels, tires, brakes, stands.
What do you think, new guy, Jeremy?
I think I don't want to put my foot in my mouth on this one.
Oh, so this is the first one in, so you just be quiet over there?
Yep. We'll ride this out and see how it works.
So Barrett-Jackson's only 10 days away, and we're gonna need every second if we're gonna get this '68 Impala built in time. We're gonna ditch the anemic 307 and drop in a new crate motor. Now we're gonna keep the original Power Glide transmission. Why? Because there's nothing wrong with it. Then we're gonna put it on the ground with new wheels, tires, all the suspension, and then what's left? Let's see, we buff up the paint and clean the seats. Aaron's got a budget of 15 grand and only 8 days to get it done. And that's it this time. That's it. There's no more money in the kitty. In the meantime, I've got to get the other cars ready to ship to Barrett-Jackson. And if it makes money, I told you so. If it doesn't, Christy told me to buy it.
That is a lie. I wanted a truck. You said no more trucks, and you bought this ugly junk.
Grab the guys and get the motor out. At least get on it. Okay.
Watch your head.
Oh, I think it's, you know, for the first time, I think he's done us a great favor. It looks like a great car. We get in the air, things may be a little different, but it really does look like a great car. You can pull the radiator and everything to do with the cooling system on it, because I'm replacing all this with a Ron Davis. I think he's right. I think he could make a little bit of money. I don't know if this is the holy grail of Impalas, and I don't think that he's gonna pay for his weekend in Scottsdale on it, but I think he'll make some money in it.
Casualty! Medic!
I need to have something in my hand to make it look like I'm not around.
That's the one thing I hate about auctions. That is a room full of people trying to impress us, swinging ding-dong next to them. And someone in there's gonna have to have it, because all of their homeboys have $100,000 cars, and they can't leave without something. So I think this is gonna work out great.
We should be getting it out here pretty quick. Transmission and bell housing. Don't want to separate.
Clear.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
Wow.
Richard goes in search of long-lost treasure.
In storage for 30 years?
It's a long time.
But is this oldie but goodie just plain old?
So the guys are humping away on the '68 Impala, and that's good, because it's got to get done. But right now, Dennis and I got another lead for a car that we think we can take to Barrett and make some money.
All right, well, you still haven't told me where you got this lead. You sent me the pictures. It's definitely worth looking at.
Dominic gave it to me.
Dominic, my driver?
Yeah, your driver. Dennis and I went out to Gas Monkey Bar and Grill the other night, and Dennis, being a man of means, has a driver.
Why would he give it to you?
You were off in La La Land having a good time, and he started telling me about the Corvette he found, so I sent you the pictures to see what, if you can look up the VIN number and stuff and check it all out.
Yeah, and then you sent it to me and didn't tell me. You just had me look at it.
Is this cool? Well, I needed to find out if it was good or not, and then I'll let you in on the secret.
Man, I just hope the car is what it appears to be in the pictures.
I don't know. I'm scared about the color. I mean, it's like beige or something.
No, it's saddle tan, and actually, I know on most cars it kills, but the Corvette guys like it. But I tell you what you missed when you looked at the picture were the wheels. Those are cast alloy knockoffs, and they only made 800 cars with those on it.
Here we go. If we end up buying it, then we're gonna actually split this one, because I'm gonna need the Bank of Dennis to help finance this one, because if you remember, my wallet is running on empty.
Looks like a Corvette.
Chris, we must talk on the phone, right?
Yes, sir, that was
Richard Rawlings.
Fine.
This is my mother.
Hey there,
Mrs. Smith, how are you?
Mrs. Smith.
My name is Mrs. Smith, and this is my son, Christopher Smith.
Hi.
Can we pull the cover off? Take a
Sure.
look at it?
Yeah, start from the front. That'd be the best way.
My husband loved cars. This was one of his treasures, so I'm hoping that they'll be able to restore it and bring it back to running.
Ta-da! Wow. Pretty cool.
Richard gave me a little bit of the backstory. He said that your dad purchased this in '81, and it's basically been here since '82.
He's had it in storage for about 30 years.
30 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
It was more of kind of a tribute or commemorative car for him. So to have it back up and running would mean a lot to not only me, but her as well. He taught me how to work on cars and build them and do all those things and act like men.
63 was pretty much the year that the Corvette became a bona fide sports car. The Stingray rocked all new body styling and had all kinds of impressive features that even the Ferraris of that day didn't have. Fuel injection, had independent rear suspension. I mean, it was so cool they even named a TV show after it. Best part, finished Stingrays with number matching everything can fetch as much as 100 grand. It's really, you know, pretty car, but it's been sitting for almost 40 years. I mean, that's fuel lines, brake lines, water lines, anything that's rubber is gonna have to be replaced.
He was driving it and small little minor problem, and then it just sat and he never got back around to it.
Wow.
All factory chrome, a little bit more dress up.
It is rare color and it is fuel injected, so that makes it pretty cool. The deal was, though, that he liked it so much he was kind of afraid to drive it. There's a lot of guys like that. Me and Dennis are not one of them.
That is very cool. The first thing I looked at when I got here was the code on the motor. It is an RF code, which is 375 horse. That was the biggest, baddest car you could get. That in itself is really rare. Numbers on the motor are right, interior's right, color of the car's right, saddle tan for paint.
Okay. Interior's really nice.
Yeah,
it's
it
still
really
soft.
And it's a classic.
When I was talking to them on the phone, they were saying 38, 40 grand is what they're thinking, and I'm thinking that's not completely out of the realm if it was an old car that did run and drive. I like the car. It's gonna need quite a bit. I mean, that fuel injection system, rebuild that alone's $6,000 to $7,000, or can be.
Okay.
But it is clean, it's nice. I have to ask, you think you'd take 25 like it sits?
Oh, couldn't touch it for 25.
I'm touching it for 25. No.
Then you're putting the money on the table, you're on the right page, but you gotta come up a little bit more.
How about 30 grand?
What do you think, Mom? You're gonna, you're getting close, but I mean,
Okay.
you know, if you could jump on top of that a little more, then.
Just a little more?
Just a little more.
Just one more?
Yeah,
Just one more.
How about 31,000 in cash? Right.
31,000
great.
cash.
That's great.
Look at that. She already said. Done. Forget you, Chris.
Yeah, right.
Already made the deal.
Well, he did kind of drive a hard bargain, but the thing was that in order for us to invest any kind of money into it, let alone find the people that are willing to buy the car afterwards, it's just not worth the time. So we're satisfied with what we got.
Did you bring some cash?
Are you kidding me? I always bring cash. It's 15.5 for my part. That's my half.
Oh, wow. Mom, we need to hang out with these guys more often.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, right?
Oh, there's my 15.5.
So we got it bought. Dennis and I decided to split it. We got it bought for 31 grand. We're gonna put some money into it and see what we have when it's running and driving. It should do gangbusters at Barrett Jackson. We're out of here. It's cold. Get inside.
Okay, thank you.
She goes, you sure are cuter in person than you are on the TV.
No, she said you were taller.
No, she said cuter.
No, she didn't.
I know what I said.
She said,
I know what I heard.
that's what you heard. She
That's
said
right.
taller.
What's up, what's up?
Pretty nice car.
Super nice. Check it out. 1964 fuel-injected, 4-speed, 375 horse. But the brakes are locked up on this side of at least, if not both sides. Me and Dennis did the research. They only made 800 sets of knockoff wheels, and they're date coded. So we cannot hurt the wheels. Get it on the ground, get it on some Go Jacks, get it to roll, because this one's going to Barrett-Jackson right along with the Impala. It's a good thing that Dennis is my partner on the Stingray because he is an expert on number matching cars. And the other good thing is, well, we're taking it to Barrett-Jackson. Barrett-Jackson's one of the biggest weeks of the year for Gas Monkeys. It's when I get to see all my friends and peers in the business, see what's going on, keep up with the trends. And it's also where we take our greatest risk because it's no reserve. When the hammer falls, that's what you got. Well, mine is 10% because Barrett-Jackson keeps 10%.
So, 340.
So bringing the right mix of cars is crucial if we're going to be successful there.
So the 64 Corvette that Dennis and Richard bought seems like a real find, but it's definitely going to take a lot of work to get this thing ready to go to Barrett-Jackson. This thing's been sitting for 30 years. And one of the most immediate problems seems to be the brakes are locked up. But it gave us a lot of trouble going on and off the trailer. So I've put Jason and Charles in charge of, well, getting things rolling again.
So we got the car off the trailer. Still got a little bit of resistance on the wheels, so what we want to do is get the knockoffs off. Literally, the reason they call them knockoffs, you take a mallet that they sent with the car, hit the spinners.
We could just go down to the nearest lowrider shop.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Anytime you've got a car that's extremely rare, you got to be extremely careful not to dent them or scar the threads, anything like that. And then we're going to take the brake calipers off, make sure they're all free. If everything's good, we'll put it back on, order some new tires, get this thing rolling. I got nothing happening up here. You hitting it?
Yep.
Okay. I bet it has no fluid. If you want to jump out, let's raise it up. We'll make sure we don't have a broken line or a hose or something up on the front end.
Empty.
Empty. Okay.
Completely. The only thing really is that the car sat for so long that there's a possibility that we'll have to replace some lines, and that kind of takes away from the car being totally original. So we really don't want to have to do that. But I mean, if it has to be done, it has to be done. A car has to be able to be driven.
Everything we found so far looks factory. I think he's got a good original car.
The shipper's gonna be here in 6 days to pick up my cars. So the old Gas Monkey guys, they better hoof it, because I need those cars on that truck. I cannot miss that shipment.
He's gonna have a heck of a moneymaker if we get it running.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, the Impala gives a motor a new home. And the Stingray's tenants are evicted.
Cigarette's nest. Sure smelled like buttholes. Ooh,
there we go.
Suspension for the 68 Impala that Richard plans to take to Barrett-Jackson in just a few days has arrived. First, we're going to need to make sure that we don't have a problem, that everything correct is here. I mean, from time to time, we'll get like a coil spring that's one wrong or something like that. We just want to make sure that we've got everything right, everything ready to rock and roll, because we did get everything in such a hurry. To make this build really fly along, I've got Jeremy working on the rear suspension, while at the same time, I've got Dustin installing the new drop spindles.
Perfect.
Why am I so short? Is 100% of the attitude isn't the altitude. If we want to get the car to look mean, the stance of the car has to be nice. So the right amount of rake and as close to the pavement as we can. There's a reason that race cars look the way they do, is they're meant to go fast. So if we emulate a look, then it looks aggressive just like a race car does. The other side of that is sometimes we pick up some of the race car attributes. So along with having a nice aggressive stance, we're also going to handle like it's on rails, or at least as good as a 68 Impala can.
There's something not right. It's hitting. It's one problem. Trying to use the factory steering arm. Problem is it's actually hitting the strong arm, lower control arm. We got to figure out what's going on, if we're using the right steering arm, if there's an aftermarket arm that's supposed to be used on this. And I can't suck it up anymore.
It's not out of the ordinary that our aftermarket parts have some fitment issues because there can be so many differences in production, either with the aftermarket company or with our production vehicle. This is one of those cases. Since we're up against the deadline for Barrett-Jackson in about 5 days, it looks like we're going to have to modify the parts that we already have instead of buying new ones.
Yeah, grind that to fit.
Okay.
So I'm really glad that Aaron made a call on this one, because grinding them all the way down, there's no returning for a refund. And I'm really glad, because this ain't coming out of my check.
Hell no.
Richard's got us running around trying to get 2 cars done for the Barrett-Jackson. There's nothing like having one deadline for 2 cars. Richard and Dennis found this really cool 64 Corvette Fuelie car. The only problem with it hasn't been running in several years, and it sat there after roughly 1,000 miles was put on it. Pretty cool little car.
Heck yeah, it's cool. So where are we at on this fuel injection system? Because that's the only thing that's going to keep it from running.
We're getting ready to pull it off, rebuild it completely, get everything just like it should be, and but overall, really solid car.
All right, well, let's just get this thing running, driving, because if it's got to go to Barrett, I've got a short time frame because it's got to be on our truck, it's got to get checked in, and get out into Arizona.
All right, later. See you. Charles and I are going to take the fuel injection system off the top of the motor, see what we can come up with there. If we get the correct seal kit, we'll rebuild that today. Check and make sure there's no other problems below that. Use the correct clamps, correct hoses. Make it look as original as possible. Dennis is real big on authenticity. This is a really, really good car, so we want it back just the way it came off the assembly line.
Look down in here. Ugh, it smells like a bucket of buttholes in here.
Ooh. Really don't know. The car's been sitting so long, what we're going to face next, see what we come up with. You got it?
Yeah.
Rat's nest.
Is that a
underneath.
nest? Looks like a rat's nest.
Mm-hmm. He was staying nice and cozy under there. Yeah, that's the hardware off my side. It's been there quite a while.
Yeah.
Rats and mice. God, it's amazing.
That was a pretty good little house one.
Oh, well, seen a lot worse.
But it sure smelled like buttholes. Hello, all my minions.
I'm taking this 68 Impala to Barrett-Jackson to auction off to those bidders who don't have as much jack as their really rich friends, but still want to play with the big boys. Barrett-Jackson is the world's largest car auction, and it's also where we take our greatest risk, because it's no reserve. It rolls across. If we wanted $50,000 for it, and it brings 5, well, we lose. There's so much at stake. I mean, the Impala's got to be done on time and right.
We got our GM Performance Parts crate motor here.
Turnkey, throw some headers on it, jam away.
Oh, that almost came over. The term turnkey means that after we remove the cardboard off a motor, it is generally ready to rock and roll. From the top of the motor to the bottom, from the carb to pan, as we call it, the motor's complete. While we open it out of the box and it's not shipped fully assembled, there in fact are all the bolts, all the washers, all the accessories, the carb, the oil pan, the pump, everything we need to actually put the motor together and start it are in one box. That's generally what we mean when we say turnkey. That's the reason I kind of picked this one instead of something fancy. This really should just go right back in the same hole and just double the horsepower.
Out for the old, in with the new.
Because the original automatic transmission's not leaving the car, we needed a new torque converter so that we could mate it up to our new Chevy Performance ZZ5 crate engine. Pop it in there. I think it'll go. Whoa! And for once, slipping this engine into the engine bay is about as smooth as Cinderella putting on a slipper. It already feels faster. At least it appeared to at first.
You like this? Hey.
We got the motor in. It fit wonderfully. Everything hooked up. Nope. It dies.
Man, that sucks.
Ram jam.
Es no bueno.
That new torque converter, I got it. Doesn't fit, though.
Well, guys, let's pull this motor out. I'm just helping.
Went down to Tornado's transmission shop, and I got this torque converter, which in an automatic replaces the manual clutch. And at a glance, this one looks like the same model. But when I actually measured it, we found this one was 1/4 of an inch taller, and that 1/4 inch might have been everything we needed to be able to make it fit. So I'm gonna head back to the transmission shop and see if I can exchange it for one that does. Sweet. You ready to do it again?
Right on.
That's it. I got it. So the guys stabbed the motor in like they've done it before, because obviously they just did it before. But this time, once we get the Impala in the air, we've gotten the desired result. Ay, muy bueno. I think it's a great place to start tomorrow.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, victory's so close, Richard can smell it.
Call me when it's time to start the motor.
Here we go.
But maybe it's a whiff of disaster. What was the most expensive car ever sold at a Barrett-Jackson auction? Was it A, a 67 Corvette Coupe, B, a 66 Shelby Cobra Super Snake, C, the original Batmobile, or D, a 1947 Talbot Lago? What was the most expensive car ever sold at a Barrett-Jackson auction? The answer is B, a 1966 Shelby Cobra Super Snake, one of only two in existence, sold for $5.5 million.
What's the scoop? I just rolled in from my office.
Sure. After working on being underneath it, it's as nice a car as it looks like. We're neck deep into our 68 Impala build, and Richard's really anxious about his Barrett-Jackson deadline. But you know what? I would be too if I only gave myself 8 days to build a car. It's totally unrealistic, but luckily, Richard bought us a really solid car this time, so somehow, I think we're gonna pull it off. We got the motor, the suspension, the brakes in. You know, this far, Richard's proven one thing. When he starts out buying a solid car, my build is likely to go a whole lot smoother.
Where are you planning on running the exhaust? Factory, or?
We'll still be able to bring it on out the back.
Awesome. So you're gonna wait till you've got the exhaust completely built to start the motor? I mean, there's a crate motor, no reason to.
I don't really need to fire it up and make all that racket. We know it's gonna run. I've got no reason to believe that it won't.
We got about 2.5, 3 days left. You think you got it?
Sure. If we had to duct tape this thing together and punt it, we could right now.
Awesome. Call me when it's time to start the motor. You know I like noise. The 64 Corvette and the 68 Impala are both committed to the Barrett-Jackson auction, but I'm not gonna stop there. I'm going all in. I'm bringing all sorts of cars so I can appeal to buyers of all shapes and sizes. Diversify my portfolio, if you will.
The hell's that back for?
You know, I loved this truck when we built it. It's a damn fine F-100, and I hated to see it go. My buddy Rusty down in Houston bought it, and he's been driving it around, and he called me up and said he wanted to sell it. He was gonna get something else. He's had his fun. So I bought the truck back from him for 30 grand, and that still leaves me plenty of room to advance it. I'm adding it to the list to go on the truck to go to Barrett, and I'm not stopping there. The shorty Volkswagen van, we never did sell that. We got a lot of money in it. It was a crazy little thing to build. We had some fun with it. It's going. And the guys from Ugly Kid, they got all the marketing they could out of that Kingswood station wagon, and they turned to me to turn it back into cash. Right now, all of them got to have a good mechanical going over and then a little spit and polish to make them shine like a diamond, and, well, you know what. The shipper's going to be here in a couple of days, so everything's got to be locked and loaded by then, or Richard's going to be a very angry boy. And broke, too. Y'all make it happen. 48 hours, it's got to go.
Got some new shoes.
God.
All right.
So we're getting to the end of our 68 Impala build, and we're really feeling the pressure of getting this thing sewn up. The wheels and tires just came in, so this will be my first opportunity to throw them on and take a look at the stance. Staggered the wheels, went with 20s and 22s, so we can tuck a lot of wheel, but we can still turn it. Not to mention because of the size of the car and how long the rear quarter panels are, the bigger wheel in the back actually makes the car look a lot better, at least in my opinion. All right, I'm gonna try and come down. Everybody clear? Watch that rim on that side.
Okay. Dude, that thing looks bad.
Damn!
Yeah, it's awesome.
Freaking good.
We got about 2 days left to go, and everything seems to be on schedule. Aaron doesn't seem uptight about it at all. The motor hasn't been fired, though.
Yeah, it's sitting on.
So there's all the things that the car's going to throw at you that could go wrong, but it should be fire the motor, a little bit of tuning, and clean it up, and off we go to Barrett.
As far as I know, this is 100% turnkey. It is ready to rock and roll.
All right.
Here we go.
Just hold it open so the fuel pump.
It ain't got no gas. It's reading quarter tank. Should have gas because they drove this thing in here.
Yeah, there's some splashing in there. It's not getting any fuel.
Crank it, I want to see if the lines are backwards. Backwards. It's sucking on my finger. Fuel pump's backwards.
Who stabbed the fuel pump?
Jason?
Jason.
Jason.
We're getting no fuel.
So when you're installing a fuel pump on a car, the main thing is to make sure you put the inflow and the outflow of the fuel hose on correctly, which I did not.
Did you put that on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was my bad. Yep. So it's this one? Yes. Today, I'm the idiot. Here's the one from your tank. Because I put the fuel hoses on incorrectly on the fuel pump, it was actually working backwards. So instead of pulling fuel from the tank, it's trying to force it to the tank, which obviously doesn't do so well for the motor.
We're trying to fix that and remedy that problem right now. We'll get the fuel back up to the carburetor, get it fired off, get it all running, tuned. Should be good to go.
Ready?
Yeah.
You the man. You the man. You the man. Man, 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 man.
This is gonna be ugly right here, I think. We're kind of thinking that the inside of the tank might be rusted. So we're a few days out from shipping the 64 Stingray. It's a beautiful car, all original, and that's what makes it valuable. I went through the entire fuel injection system, replaced the seals and gaskets, make sure everything is good. Now we just need to go through the fuel system. Dude, look at this. Come here and check it out. I don't think I've ever seen one this bad. I mean, this is crap. Wow. Seen better days for sure. Tank was so corroded. I pulled out the sending unit and realized that it was so full of trash and corrosion that it wasn't usable anymore. This sending unit looks just horrible. It clearly is rusted. The sending unit has the pickup tube that feeds the fuel pump at the front of the car. We're kind of thinking that the inside of the tank might be that way, so it's pretty much plugged us up solid. That's what the inside of the tank looks like. So guess what? We're pulling the tank. I couldn't find Richard anywhere. I got to get an answer on this car, so I had to give Dennis a phone call and see if it was okay to replace the fuel tank. So I'm working on the Corvette, and I've got to pull the tank, and the mufflers are going to have to come off. But they're so rusted on there, I'm going to have to cut them off. Are you okay with replacing the mufflers?
Are they date coded?
No, these are aftermarket. They've been welded in several spots.
Okay, no problem then.
This poses an issue because we might not be able to get the tank in the car for it to be able to make it to the auction. Just take it easy, man. So if it doesn't make it to the auction, that's a huge problem for Dennis and Richard.
Oh! Coming up on Fast and Loud.
Is this ready to go?
Yep.
The roundup for Barrett Jackson begins.
This was supposed to be clean yesterday.
Nobody told me.
But a couple of doggies stray from the herd.
It's gonna be tricky.
Justin's gonna wreck it. Change your butt cheeks on it.
Told you.
Thank
If anybody's gonna f it up, it's Dustin.
Ooh, that was close.
A boring stock 1968 Impala? Gas Monkey's not gonna have that. Bam! This is a 1968 Impala. When I started this build, I wanted to prove a point. I'm gonna buy a car at an auction, and I'm gonna sell that car at auction.
I like this one.
Why? Christy wanted me to buy a truck. Really, Christy? Look at this.
When you brought it back, it was a pretty clean car. The one thing I did notice is the engine was smoking a little bit, the wheels were small, the brakes were outdated, and, well, it definitely lacked a little, well, luster. So we started by ripping out the old 307 and installing a fast burn ZZ5 from GM Performance. Had to get it from Skagit and Dickies, but since they're right down the road, it worked out pretty nice. And then we need to turn to how the car looks. And so for that, we needed to get the altitude down. So we put full upper and lower control arms. We put spindles on it with coilovers up front. Out back, well, what we've done is full upper and lower control arms with coils and shocks. So this thing should handle like it's on rails. Now, when it comes to rolling stock, put a set of 20s and 22s. You might wonder why we have the big wheels out back. This car is so big to begin with, and then it gets even bigger to the back of the car. I needed something to offset visually some of the weight. Of course, we need to stop this booger. So, big old set of dinner plate 14-inch brakes to get the job done. With the wheels and the stance right, I don't know that we could do this Impala any more justice.
Bought as a stock, boring grandma grocery getter, and now it is a low, lean, hot street machine.
I'll tell you this, it is a blast to drive, and that's even with a 2-speed power glide in it. It's still awesome ride.
Get you some of that.
So who's gonna buy this car? Anyone who's got a good taste in cars and has a little bit of coin in their pocket. That's who's gonna buy this car.
No, you're gonna have a lot of Bitcoin in your pocket because this thing's gonna bring rain, and you guys are gonna have to be quiet about my auction dealings from now on.
Well, I'll bring an umbrella.
Rain. Woo! See you, Barrett. Okay, it's D-Day, and the reliable carrier's here, and I gotta get all my cars loaded up and off to Barrett Jackson. If we don't make this deadline, then I don't sell my cars, and then I don't make any money. This is not the way I have it planned. There we go. 68 Impala's ready to go, and the Corvette, well, it just needs the gas tank work buttoned up, and it's ready to go too. The guys already went through the F-100, and the VW bus, well, it should be detailed and ready to go. What's your deal, man?
What?
The truck's out there. This is supposed to be clean yesterday.
Nobody told me.
You got like 10 minutes.
Okay.
You think so, but you ain't gonna do it. You ain't got the balls to spray me with that hose.
Come over here. Come over here.
You know, Dennis and I split the Corvette, but then he surprises me by sending over a couple of cars that he wants loaded for himself. The C10 truck that he bought at the Cattle Baron's Ball.
85 grand.
And then this, 1986 Porsche with a Rinspeed package on it.
I never thought a Volkswagen could look this weird.
It's a Porsche, man.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Well, like they say, the more the merrier. But now I don't have enough room to load everything. I gotta have a second reliable truck to get here to get the other ones loaded to get them all to Barrett Jackson in time. They gotta be loaded. I'm loading this one now. Woo! That's one in.
Do a wheelie.
You don't mess with the cars when they're going to auction.
Right through the puddle. I was like, you.
So am I scared of sending this many cars to Barrett Jackson? No, it's my business. It's what I do. Now, does it mean I'm not nervous? Yes, it's an auction. I know from experience that auctions can go bad.
Hold it right there.
It was about 4 years ago that I lost 160 grand in one day by sending this many cars to auction. Cool, man, I'll go get the next one. And this is the first time I've ever tried to do it since. You are working harder today than I've ever seen you work, ever.
Yeah.
Is this ready to go?
Yep.
Damn, this is a nice car.
Hey, watch out for that. Watch out for the Merc.
This is the big money maker, so be careful with this one. Looks like we're gonna make it. Next arm, the Stingray.
We've got the tank in, but the cinder for the tank is not here, won't be here till tomorrow. The cinder has to go in, then the entire spare tire compartment goes in, then the exhaust. Can't do any of that without the cinders.
Are you kidding me? I mean, this has #fail on it before I even finish loading the truck. All right, I got no choice but to load the C10 and hope that Jason and the rest of the monkeys get the Stingray all buttoned up, because the second truck's gonna be here tomorrow, and it's leaving with or without it. If it's without, I'm missing a golden opportunity, because there's gonna be a ton of collectors there with wagon loads full of cash, and the car they would have been throwing it at would have been mine, but it'd be sitting in my garage. This is a lot of cars to send at no reserve.
That's a fair amount of risk.
All right, well, nobody will ever say I didn't gamble. I'm in.
Next week on Fast and Loud, the crew scrambles to get the Stingray up and running.
Not doing anything.
Oh, come on.
But will it be ready in time to get to the auction in Arizona?
Oh, hey.
And Richard sets his master plan in action.
Some nice cars, nice cars.
But once his cars go up on the block, all bets are off.
What in the is going on?
Will the big monkey be rolling in dough? Or lose his shirt?
Well, you can't win them all.
And everything else.
দিলাহানি পূর্ণিমা কি বলার আছে যারা আজকে চলে যাচ্ছেন তাদের উদ্দেশ্যে?
আমার মনে হয় এই মহামঞ্চে কোনো না কোনো সময় তারা তাদের বেস্ট পারফরমেন্স দেখিয়েছে, তাহলে তারা টপ 10 পার্টিসিপেন্ট হতে পারতো না। সো আমার কাছে সবসময় তাদের জন্য বেস্ট উইশেস থাকবে, ভালোবাসা থাকবে। আপনারা আমার চোখে সেরা, আমাদের সবার জন্য আপনারা দোয়া করবেন, সেরা রাধুনির সাথে আপনারা থাকবেন। আপনাদের জন্য রইল শুভকামনা। থ্যাংক ইউ।
It's sad to see you guys leave, but আমার বেস্ট উইশেস থাকবে and আমি গুড মেমোরিজই রাখবো আপনাদের ফুডের। থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ শেফ।
আসলে এতটুকু আসা এই মহামঞ্চে এটাও কিন্তু অনেক বড় ব্যাপার। আর এখানে আসতেও কিন্তু অনেক ফাইট করে আসতে হয়েছে। এখানেই শেষ নয়, এখান থেকে ঘুরে দাঁড়িয়ে আবার নতুন করে শুরু করা যায়, নতুনভাবে নিজেকে নতুনভাবে সাজিয়ে জীবনটাকে সুন্দর করে নেওয়া যায়। এটাই শেষ নয়। থ্যাংক ইউ।
উর্মি এবং লীনা, যাত্রাটা আসলে কিছু করার নেই, একটা লম্বা জার্নি ছিল আপনাদের এবং আপনাদের জার্নির একজন সফর সঙ্গী ছিলাম আমি। সো আমার কাছে খুবই কষ্টদায়ক যখন আপনারা এক একজন চলে যান এই মহামঞ্চ ছেড়ে, কিন্তু এটাই যেহেতু নিয়ম, সো নিয়মের বাইরে আমরা কেউ নই। অনেক ভালো থাকবেন উর্মি এবং লীনা, বিদায় নিতে হচ্ছে আপনাদেরকে এই মহামঞ্চ ছেড়ে। ফাইনালি বিজ্ঞ বিচারক 4টি দিন শেষে এবং 4টি চ্যালেঞ্জ শেষে আমাদের টপ 10 থেকে বিদায় নিল দুজন পার্টিসিপেন্ট, উর্মি মাহবুব এবং সেই সাথে শারমিন, সাবা, লীনা। আমরা পেয়ে গেলাম আমাদের টপ 8 পার্টিসিপেন্টসকে। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস টু অল। এই মুহূর্তে একটা জটিল প্রশ্ন করতে চাই, সেটা হচ্ছে একদম শুরুতেই মহামঞ্চে আপনারা জানিয়ে দিয়েছিলেন কোনো মেন্টরের যদি 4 জন পার্টিসিপেন্টই বিদায় নেয় সেক্ষেত্রে মেন্টরদের এলিমিনেশন থাকছে। তাহলে আজ আমাদের মেন্টর নাদিয়া নাতাশার কি হবে? সে কি চলে যাবে মহামঞ্চ ছেড়ে?
না, অবশ্যই সে আজকে মহামঞ্চ ছেড়ে চলে যাবে না। আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জটা দেওয়ার রিজন ছিল যাতে মেন্টরসরা একটু স্পেশাল অ্যাটেনশন দেয় অ্যান্ড চ্যালেঞ্জ হিসাবে এটাকে নেয়। ইট ওয়াজ জাস্ট আ ফরম্যাট অফ দ্য শো। আমরা চাবো না যে নাতাশা আমাদেরকে এখান থেকে আজকে ছেড়ে চলে যাক। এটা শুধু নাতাশা না, আমরা কোনো মেন্টরসকে এখান থেকে বিদায় দিতে চাই না। বাট যেহেতু তার মেন্টি সব একে একে করে চলে গিয়েছে, তার মেন্টরশিপের জন্য কোনো পাওয়ার থাকছে না। সে আমাদের সাথেই থাকবে, এই মহামঞ্চেই থাকবে, বাট আনফর্চুনেটলি তার কোনো মেন্টি নেই। জি ফেরদৌস স্যার কিছু বলতে চাচ্ছে?
যেহেতু টপ 8-এ আমার 4 জন পার্টিসিপেন্ট আছে আর আমরা 5 জন মেন্টরই এখানে কোনো পার্টিসিপেন্টকে আলাদা চোখে দেখি না। আমাদের কাছে যে ভালো করবে সেই আমাদের কাছে সেরা। আর আমি মনে করি আমাদের 5 জনেরই এই টপ 8-এর উপরে অনেক আস্থা আছে। তাই আমি চাই যে মেন্টরস টাইম আউটে নাতাশা আপু আমার পার্টিসিপেন্টদের মধ্যে যে কোনো একজন বা 2 জনের সাথে তার টাইমটা শেয়ার করুক।
আরে বাহ,
থ্যাংক ইউ ফেরদৌস স্যার। আই থিঙ্ক দ্যাট ইজ আ ভেরি গুড ডিসিশন অ্যান্ড আমিও এগ্রি করি আপনার সাথে। তার মেন্টরশিপ অলওয়েজ আমার ভালো লাগতো অ্যান্ড আমিও চাবো নাতাশা গেটস অ্যানাদার চান্স টু মেন্টর অ্যানাদার পার্টিসিপেন্ট। সো আমরা সেটা ডিসাইড করে নিব যে নাতাশা আপনার থেকে কোন পার্টিসিপেন্টকে পাচ্ছে।
তাহলে তো জটিল প্রশ্নের উত্তর আমি পেয়ে গেলাম, বাট এরপর রয়েছে আপনার ফেভারিট পার্ট, ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ। আমরা দেখেছি আজকের স্কোর, অর্থাৎ আজকের পর্ব এবং টোটাল 4টি পর্ব মিলিয়ে হাইয়েস্ট স্কোরার হলেন সাফায়াত, কুমিল্লার সাফায়াত। 111.6 out of 120. Congratulations, চলে আসুন শেফ।
Congratulations, Shafayat. You made history today.
Thank you so much.
Top 10 or a মহামঞ্চে কেউ কখনো 30 out of 30, which is the full score পায়নি কখনো. You're the first one. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Keep me in your prayers. Thank you. Thank you so much.
আমাকে এই ডিশটা প্রতিদিন 3 বেলা দিলেই আমি খাবো ডাম্পলিং। এতটাই লাইট কিন্তু ফ্লেভারফুল, অনেক টেস্ট, এবং ডাম্পলিংয়ের ভেতরে যে স্টাফিংটা সেটাও অনেক টেস্টি।
এটা যতটাই মজা, এটা ইজ ভেরি সিম্পল।
বগুড়ার প্রতিযোগী তামান্না, আপনার খাবার নিয়ে দ্রুত চলে আসুন।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আসসালাম শেফ, আমি আজকে একটা টিবেটিয়ান স্যুপ করেছি, চিকেন ডাম্পলিং স্যুপ, আর কিছু ভেজিটেবল অ্যাড করেছি মিক্স করে, আর একটা ফ্রুট সালাদ রেখেছি উইথ ইয়োগার্ট ড্রেসিং।
মনে হচ্ছে তামান্নার মেইন ডিশটা খুব ভালো হয়েছে। রিতা ম্যাম দুটো খেয়ে ফেলেছে না।
আমার ডাম্পলিং এমনিতেই পছন্দ,
আমি সেটাই দেখছিলাম যে
তবে শুকনো ডাম্পলিং দিলাম খাই না, এত অয়েল ফ্রি আমার খুবই পছন্দের জায়গা। অয়েল ফ্রি নিয়ে আমি কাজও করি, আর তার সাথে ছিল স্যুপটা আসলে খুব ভালো।
তামান্না, ডাম্পলিংটার প্রেজেন্টেশন অনেক সুন্দর ছিল, ডাম্পলিংটার টেস্টটাও অনেক মজা। ইটস ভেরি লাইট, ফিলিংটা ভিতরে অনেক মজা। ফিলিংটা ইটস এ লিটল স্ট্রং, বাট দ্য ব্রথ ইটসেলফ ইজ অনেক লাইট, সো দুটো কমপ্লিমেন্ট করে। আই লাভ দিস ডিশ, এটা অনেক মজা হয়েছে। বাট ফর দিস জাজমেন্টটা ইজ বেসড অন এটা অ্যান্ড দিস, রাইট? বিকজ এখানে আপনার কোনো ক্রিয়েটিভিটি নাই, ইটস জাস্ট ফ্রুট। আমাকে টেস্ট করতে হবে এটাই, অ্যান্ড আই ফিল এটা মজা। ডোন্ট গেট মি রং, দিস ইজ গুড, বাট আপনি আমার মনে হয় একটা ডিশ যেখানে আপনি আপনার ক্রিয়েটিভিটি দেখাতে পারতেন, দুটোর মধ্যে একটা চান্স ওয়েস্ট করে ফেলেছেন। এটা যতটাই মজা, এটা ইজ ভেরি সিম্পল।
আমাকে এই ডিশটা প্রতিদিন 3 বেলা দিলেই আমি খাবো ডাম্পলিং। এতটাই লাইট কিন্তু ফ্লেভারফুল, অনেক টেস্ট, এবং ডাম্পলিংয়ের ভেতরে যে স্টাফিংটা সেটাও অনেক টেস্টি, খুবই মজা। আর বাকি আরেকটা ডিশ যেটা আমরা যেহেতু বলেছিলাম তেল ছাড়া রান্নায় দুটো ডিশ করতে হবে, সো সেকেন্ড ডিশটা আমাদের শেফ বলে দিয়েছেন যে এটার ক্রিয়েটিভিটি অ্যাকচুয়ালি আপনার ড্রেসিংয়ে, ইয়োগার্ট দিয়ে যে ড্রেসিংটা করেছেন, এই ড্রেসিংটা আমাদের ডায়েট ফুডের জন্য বেস্ট। যদি আমি ডায়েটে নেই তাহলে আপনার এই রেসিপিটা আমি পিক করব। অবশ্যই অ্যাপ্রিসিয়েট করার মতন, ড্রেসিংটা খুবই মজার, টেস্টি, সিনামনের ফ্লেভারটা খুবই ভালো লাগছে, অ্যান্ড ডাম্পলিং তো ওয়াও। থ্যাংক ইউ।
তামান্না, আমার এতই ভালো লেগেছে ডাম্পলিং, আমি কিন্তু 2 পিস খেয়ে নিয়েছি সত্যি। আর আমার এই ধরনের ডাম্পলিং খুবই পছন্দ, যেটা ব্রথটা খুবই ভালো ছিল। আর শুধু ডাম্পলিং আমার তো মজা লাগে না, আর শেফকে বলেই দিয়েছে ডিটেলে, আসলে খুব ভালো ছিল। আর আসলে সালাদটা তোমার কাছ থেকে আজকে আশা করি নাই, আরেকের ডিশ আশা করেছিলাম, বাট আদারওয়াইজ ভেরি গুড, খুব ভালো। থ্যাংক ইউ।
কস্টিং ঠিক আছে তামান্না?
থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ তামান্না।
নাগা পেরি পেরি চিকেন, হাটহাজারি কিমা পরোটা, শিমলা মরিচ দিয়ে একটা স্টাফ ডিলেট।
এত ঝাল পাকোড়া হিসাবে দিলে, কারণ যেহেতু তুমি কোটিং করে রেখেছো, ভিতরে কি আছে সেটা তো কেউ দেখছে না।
রাজশাহীর প্রতিযোগী মৌসুমী কবির, আপনার রেসিপি নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
হাটহাজারি শরবত, স্টাফড শিমলা আর বোম্বাই পাকোড়া।
এই বোম্বাই মরিচের পাকোড়া, আমার মনে হয় এটাকে তোমার ব্যালেন্স করা উচিত ছিল। এত ঝাল পাকোড়া হিসাবে দিলে, কারণ যেহেতু তুমি কোটিং করে রেখেছো, ভিতরে কি আছে সেটা তো কেউ দেখছে না। এইটা অনেক বেশি ঝাল হয়েছে, এইটা ঠিক আছে। শিমলা মরিচ যেটা করেছো, তবে তোমার এইটা আমি যত ঝাল মনে করেছিলাম, এটা কিন্তু অত ঝাল না।
পুরোটা ব্লেন্ড করে দেওয়া
এটা খেতে খুবই ভালো হয়েছে। এইটা যদি এরকম ব্লেন্ড করতে তাহলে 10 on 10 পেতে। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ।
ড্রিঙ্কটা আপনি যেটা বানিয়েছেন হাটহাজারি শরবত, খেতে এমনি মজা, বাট এটাতে আমার মনে হয়েছে যে হাটহাজারি ফ্লেভারটা সিগনিফিকেন্টলি বোঝা যায় না। আগেন এটা যদি না বলেন তাহলে বোঝার কোনো ওয়ে নেই। প্লেটিংয়ে একটা মরিচ অথবা মরিচের কোনো এলিমেন্ট দিয়ে দিতে পারতেন, তাহলেই ড্রিঙ্কটা টেস্ট না থাকলেও বোঝা যেত যেটা হাটহাজারি মরিচের ড্রিঙ্ক। নাম্বার 2, বোম্বাই মরিচ পাকোড়া। আইডিয়া কনসেপ্টটা ভালো ছিল, এটাকে ভিনেগারে কিছুক্ষণ রেখে দিলে একটু ঝালটা কমে আসতো, বাট এটা খাওয়া যাচ্ছে না, and এটা খাওয়া পসিবল না। কামিং টু দ্য শিমলা মরিচ, স্টাফিংটা অনেক মজা ছিল, প্লেটিংও ভালো ছিল দেখতে, অ্যান্ড প্রেজেন্টেশন এভরিথিং এটা ভালো লেগেছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আপনার কস্টিং আজকে ঠিক আছে।
দুটো স্টার ডিশ হচ্ছে ড্রিঙ্কটা আর শিমলা মির্চের যেটা স্টাফিং দিয়ে করেছেন এটা। ড্রিঙ্কসটার মধ্যে তেঁতুলটা দিয়ে যেহেতু আপনি ব্লেন্ড করেছেন, তাই তেঁতুল টক ঝাল মিষ্টির একটা ফ্লেভার আসছে। শিমলা মরিচের পুরো এটাই আমি শেষ করেছি স্টাফিংটা। মরিচ দিয়ে খেলে আরও বেশি ভালো লাগছে। সুন্দর করেছেন, প্রেজেন্টেশন সুন্দর, নাইস ট্রাই। থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ, থ্যাংক ইউ মৌসুমী কবির। এবারে নারায়ণগঞ্জের প্রতিযোগী নিশাত, আপনার ফুড নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
নাগা পেরি পেরি চিকেন, হাটহাজারি কিমা পরোটা, শিমলা মরিচ দিয়ে একটা স্টাফ ডিলেক্ট।
পেরি পেরি নাগা কনসেপ্টটা অ্যামেজিং ছিল। কনসেপ্টটা আই থিঙ্ক নাগা মরিচের বেস্ট ইউসেজ এটাতে করা হয়েছে, বাট চিকেনে অন্যান্য সিজনিংটা একটু কম হয়ে গেছে, স্পেশালি লবণের পরিমাণটা আরেকটু বাড়াতে হতো। সসটা মজা, ঝালের পরিমাণ ঠিক আছে। সেম গোজ ফর হাটহাজারি পরোটা, এটারও কনসেপ্টটা খুবই ভালো ছিল। টেস্ট ওয়াইজ আই ফেল্ট ভিতরে আপনি কিমা স্টাফিং করেছেন, রাইট? হ্যাঁ, ওটার ফ্লেভারটা আরও বাড়ানো দরকার ছিল, পরিমাণটাও আরেকটু বাড়ানো দরকার ছিল, বাট হাটহাজারির ফ্লেভার্স অ্যান্ড টেস্ট পরোটা থেকে বোঝা যায়। শিমলা ডিলাইট, রাইট? ভিতরের স্টাফিংটা অনেক মজা। শিমলা মরিচ যে একটু তিতা ভাবটা থাকে ওটাকে কমপ্লিটলি কভার আপ করে খুবই ভালো একটা টেস্ট ক্রিয়েট করে দ্য খেজুর স্টাফিং। সো অল 3 ডিশেস আমার অনেক ভালো লেগেছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
গুড জব।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার। আমার কাছে খেতে ভালো লেগেছে, আর পেরি পেরি সস দিয়ে যখন আমি চিকেনটা খাচ্ছিলাম আমার কাছে তখন আর লবণ যে খুব বেশি কম সেটা লাগছিল না, বিকজ আমি সসটাকে মিক্স করেই খাচ্ছিলাম। আলাদা খেলে লবণ কম লাগে। আর এই ডিশটা তো খুবই ভালো লেগেছে আমার।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আপনার 3টা ডিশের প্রেজেন্টেশন, ব্যালেন্স, ঝালের ব্যালেন্স বলবো, যেহেতু একটাতে আর কোনো ঝাল নেই, একটাতে পুরোটাই আপনি ডেজার্ট করেছেন, শিমলা মির্চের ডেজার্ট। আপনিও প্রথম করেছেন, আমিও প্রথম খেয়েছি শিমলা মরিচের ডেজার্ট। এটার স্টাফিংটা এত মজা কি বলবো। আর পেরি পেরি চিকেন অ্যান্ড পরাঠা যেটা করেছেন খুবই ভালো, দারুণ। থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম। থ্যাংক ইউ।
কস্টিং ঠিক আছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ ফার্স্ট।
থ্যাংক ইউ নিশাত।
Bri? Why Bri so surprised? 25 năm 17, 25 năm 17. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Bri. Xem thêm. Có anime gì xem tiếp không? Anime gì xem tiếp không? Mạo 2099. Wow, looks so bullshit. Gì nhỉ? Tú. Alo. Tối mai sang nhà Cương lên luôn ta. Trưa mai sang lấy luôn ta. Sang nhà. Ây da, khó nghĩ quá. Hát tu tinh. It's so hard, Bri. Được kỹ sĩ kể huyền này. Trăm 24 đi. Đọc chấp 124 đi. Bri ra số. Ai da. Bri ra số ảo thật đấy. Bro muốn tự kiểm chứng hỏi chấm. Một chút nghiêm túc ấy. Ok. Thú thị. Ai à? Bri này là lữ thần này. Chiều này đã từng khiến thơ bị thương. Ây da, Lancelot cực kinh ấy. Cánh của ta bị nhổ. Đôi mắt nghề bị chiêu phủ bóng tối và tu hân. Hồi chấm Bri 25907. Ok. Thời gian đang trôi. Mình phải mọc Arthur dần mạnh lên. Ok. Team ai đến này? Đà bù dù à, xin. Hay à. Bro được miễn phí vào thanh kiếm cực binh. Muốn giết tôi bạn này. Thì nó e vào nó quỳ phát nữa mà nó cố ấy. Nó bạn đúp cái là nó chết rồi. Ôi thôi bạn ấy xử lý lốt đấy, đánh lỗi quá phải chạy là thắng rồi mà. Mất hết, không còn gì hết. Bạn ơi. Ô bạn để con lính ấy là hỏng quay rồi. Bạn để cái con ấy ở đây, lính chặn đấy là hỏng rồi. Đâu bạn lính nó đến sớm mà đánh xong là quay nó đẹp hơn rồi. Nhìn trôn vậy. Tiếp. No flash. No flash Bri. This broccoli no flash. Chết chắc. Lên là chết chắc nha. Bóp. Ok bạn ơi, tôi đánh tôi chia đam rồi tí. Bạn đánh thế nhá, tôi chịu ấy. Có ấy nữa kìa bạn ơi. Súp kìa, sơ 6 rồi quay lại này. Khó thế. Hay à? Ngủ như con lợn đi. Chịu ấy. Bri one ganh gazen. No, can Bri. You wanna ganh Raren? No, can Bri. Cực ao top nha. Đúng bạn ăn miếng rau cái cho nó khỏe người cái. Làm gì vậy? Rồi chúc may mắn nha. Ngủ vãi. But he's so actually so noob. Pop. Một cái mắt. Các bạn fan này hay proxy mà. Mà giờ nó đứng lên cao nó giết lính thì mình chạy đế giết nó luôn thôi. Ui. Ngủ thế không biết nữa. Thôi chết rồi. Ui bạn ơi. Ôi nó đổi mạng thằng kia rồi. Đâu bạn này bạn đi đường nghe hỏng rồi. Bạn không thể làm theo Gazen được đâu. Chạy. Bên kia có nhiều CC nhỉ. I'm lagging Bri. Ui